YouTube, World of Warcraft players and aspiring writers. I am Des, and this is Hookfang, and we're here to tell you, along with someone else, about roleplay in World of Warcraft. Now keep in mind, these are from my experiences and do not reflect upon the entire community of World of Warcraft and its roleplay servers. But I wanted to give you a little insight about what actually happens from someone who actually plays on those servers herself, me. And who better to do that, of course, than with my own original character. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Lady Fallen Iceblood.
Wait, so you're not a player? I'm a character in a video game? Damn, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, pretty much. Long story short, think of yourself like a book character. So,
more importantly, what's on your head? It looks kind of funny.
A fairy dragon, why? Alright, back on topic. So this world that you live in is influenced by two things. One, the actual story of the game, or World of Warcraft's lore. And two, the players on a roleplay server. That's what's most important.
Oh, really? Hey, I've got Charmling with me right here, too. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, right, my world. I get it. So basically everything I see and do is because other people are writing about it. Got it. So, what about when something in the story is erased then?
You ever get something called deja vu?
Yeah, sometimes. Why? I mean, you know, I guess it happens all the time.
When it occurs, it means that your memories are being rewritten, and part of the story was retconned.
Huh, that's interesting. So does it happen to you as well?
Yeah, sometimes. But anyway, your world is based on stories that I and other people write. Now, role-playing is complicated because so many people have different opinions and take things different ways. When it comes down to it, the concept of roleplay is writing a story with multiple people. Think Dungeons and Dragons.
What's that? I love dragons! Oh, do dragons go into dungeons and save knights in giant armor? Oh, or whelps? I mean, you know, that'd be pretty cool, right?
Not quite. Well, I guess someone can play out a scenario like that, but, well, back on topic. Today we'll be focusing on roleplaying WoW. And what typically happens.
Oh, I got this! I got this! So it's the story of my life and everyone else's that happens to be an adventure here?
You got it, Falls. That's all something known as in character, IC. Everything Falls hears or sees is something that's considered IC. However, if I want to speak directly to a character's player, the person behind the keyboard, aka, I'd use parentheses, so that, you know, what I'm saying is not what Falls says.
If you forget the parentheses, do I suddenly say nonsense? I mean, that would be kind of funny, but kind of not at the same time.
Depends, really. Sometimes, you know, people can fix it with asterisks. Also, if I don't acknowledge what the person's saying and have to ignore it because they're making a mistake or trolling, yeah, it doesn't
Could it happen to other people, though? Like, can they hear it and I don't?
That's where roleplay becomes a bit complex. You see, everyone has their own opinions of roleplay and what's acceptable. If I don't like someone as a person and want to ignore all of their characters and refuse to roleplay with them, they don't exist to you, but might to someone else. That becomes out of character OOC drama.
Yikes! When would that even happen? I mean, come on.
Well, the people who do things that don't make sense or harass needlessly, that's my criteria to ignore. If someone's playing the love child of Thrall and Garrosh, I'm gonna ignore them because lore-wise it doesn't make sense.
Wait, so famous figures are controlled by people? Like Thrall and... I don't know.
No, the developers and lore writers of the game control what happens to them. This brings me to my next major point. It seems there is consensus in the roleplay community and we agree on one thing. Your character cannot be related to, lore-wise, a major thing in game. Sometimes they'll go as far as saying that you've never interacted with them before, but I'm not that elitist. If they give you a quest, you can have talked to them. Come on.
That makes sense. How do you keep track of all of our histories anyway? And remember who we are? Don't you have like a ton of us under your control or something?
Falls makes a good point. I do, and that's where profiles come in. Role players in WoW typically have add-ons that will aid them in profile keeping. They also give other players information on how player writes. I'll do a separate video sometime on choosing the right add-ons and setting up profiles too, because that's important in roleplay.
Awesome. Oh snap. I've got to go back to the front soon. This has been awesome. I mean, yeah, I say that a lot, but I mean it, you know? Kinda like that in general. Kinda gotta go slay some demons.
Thanks for helping me explain Falls. She'll be here again, and I want to make one final point before I conclude. If you decide to roleplay, you'll run into different people with different opinions and different ideas and all that sort of thing. I mean, some people argue all the time about what's accepted in lore in World of Warcraft. Now, a lot of it remains undefined, and don't let haters bring you down. You can make your character unique, just do the proper research on it first, and you won't get, argued with most of the time. No one likes a cookie cutter character, and it's okay to make your character unique. So just have fun, that's what's important.
See ya, everyone!
Bye! World of Warcraft players and aspiring writers. I'm Des... Storybooks. And, 2 players in World of Warcraft. That's pretty much
Oh, really?
important about roleplay. So.
Hey, I've got Charmling with me right here, too.